All right, welcome back to some more Tuesday Night Rocket League with Heartland Esports. Uh, for those of you that are wondering why we started at 6:21 instead of our scheduled 6 o'clock time, unfortunately, Epic, the parent company for Rocket League, has epic timing when it comes to sending out random updates. Now that we're playing on Tuesdays, a day that's usually not known for being popular with Rocket League for major competitions, they sent out an update at about 5:30, it looks like, and nobody was able to join lobbies, and everybody was scrambling. But today, for this first round of Rocket League, we have Heartland Community College versus MACC. So far, we're about a minute into the game. Usually at this point, we have seen some cheeky plays in the past, some right-off-rip goals scored by either team, but it looks like MACC is holding it even with Heartland. Sorry if there's any excess noise coming through as well. Usually, Tuesdays are pretty lively in here. We have Hearthstone matches, Smash Bros matches. It is a rather busy night for everyone here in the Heartland arena. But 3:43 left in the game. Heartland will score. Back off to the kickoff. Looks like Heartland's going to smack it into MACC territory. We're just going to start calling them macc. It's a little less of a mouthful for me. Looks like we have Keegan banging it back into the left corner, rolling it up on the wall. Macc decides to shoot it away. But it stays in that back left corner, a place we see Heartland playing in far too often. And Keegan, right there in center field, prevents it from going into Heartland territory, bounces it right back, but Macc is going to send it to Heartland's back right corner. Adam up in the air, gets it smacked away before he can make a play on the ball. Everybody scrambling, missing, but Jacob in the goal is going to shoot it right back up and around. It'll be then Keegan who takes the ball heading towards the goal, but just barely saved by Macc's player. But Jacob is going to come in for the second score of the game, 2:50 remaining. Back to the kickoff. Looks like Macc is going to win that 50, sending it to Heartland territory. Nobody at the goal, but the ball not on track to be scored yet. Macc looking for an opportunity to start to draw the score a little bit closer, but Heartland holding on to this lead. With Keegan up in the air, gives it a little bounce. Macc heading at it, but Jacob is going to come in, keep them from making a play. Adam with a dart down the middle, gets smacked down by the Macc player. Jacob, though, is going to come in right after, bang it off the back right corner. Ball back in Heartland territory in their back left corner. Keegan up in the air, trying to torch it through, but can't. Although the ball is going to get a lucky bounce right in front of Jacob, who's going to smack it back up to Keegan. But Keegan can't get the pass back to Jacob. Adam, though, bangs it up top. Jacob on the attempt gets smacked down by Macc. Keegan and Adam chasing after the ball. Gets another solid bounce off the top, and that'll be another score for Heartland, putting them at 3-0 with a minute 43 remaining in the game. Back to the kickoff. Macc's going to have to start putting in some work with a minute 40 left in the game if they want to try to take this. But Heartland holding on to the solid lead, currently a shutout against the Macc team. Max Dove trying to carry it in the air, but gets denied. Adam with the dart, gets smacked away by Macc in the back left corner. Die for guy from the Macc team going in reverse, but maybe he should have been going a little bit more carefully, because that'll be another score for Heartland, courtesy of Keegan, putting Heartland at 4-0 with a minute 14 remaining in this first game. Back to the kickoff. Looks like Mac takes the 50, but Keegan is going to take it right back into Mac territory. Adam almost scoring it, but gets a solid bounce. Keegan there to capitalize on it, putting Heartland to 5 leading points up against Mac. Minute 6 left in the game. Jacob is going to take the kickoff, goes to the back left corner of Mac. Mac looking to dial in, but to be frank with you, I don't think that they're going to be able to make that comeback in the minute, but they still do have a chance to keep this first game from being a shutout. Heartland bouncing it around. Adam flicking it over to the wall, rolls it up, looking to get his own score. And he will! Heartland goes up 6-0 with 35 seconds remaining here in game 1. Back to the kickoff, 35 seconds remain. A lot of chaos coming in. Adam is going to get his second goal, putting Heartland at 7-0. Don't ask me to explain what was going on there because, frankly, I don't think even our players really knew. About 22 seconds remaining here in game 1. Heartland leading 7-0. Looking to get their rotation started here in the back left corner. Mac unable to get it around. Heartland, who's just bouncing it around in here. Adam up in the air, off the wall, 0 seconds remaining. Looking to flick it in, and a 3-player combo shot right there to round it off 8-0. Heartland will take game 1. Starting game 2 now, all back to 0. Heartland winning the 50, rolling it up the wall, but Mac is going to be there looking to start the game strong, unable to deliver though. Keegan looking to move the ball, gets denied by Die for Guy. Jacob there for the save, bounces it down the field, no one there to receive it but Mac players. Keegan trying to shoot it back again, but ball gets smacked into Heartland's back right corner. Jacob up in the air, coming down a little awkward, trying to reserve some boost. Keegan flicks it off the wall, tries to juke out Die for Guy, but he's just there in time to save it with a small little aerial move. We have a scramble going on around the Mac goal. Ball flicking up in the air. Dove trying to get it away, barely able to get a touch. Keegan in on the shot. Gets denied by Totakami. Keegan in on the shot, gets knocked out, just barely there, tipping within the goal. Heartland looking to maybe find a new approach here, brings it back into their own territory, flicking it off the wall. Mac rolling it up, maybe trying to get a rotation started here, but it's unsuccessful as Heartland smacks it down, but Die for Guy almost brings it to the goal, thankfully saved by Keegan. Jacob up in the air against 2 Mac defenders. unsuccessful on his goal shot. Keegan rolling it off the wall, looking to pass it to Adam. Adam bounces it off of the Mac player. Mac player's sending it back out, but Jacob there just in time to save the shot. Keegan in, barely in on the corner. Mac defense looking a little more solid here in game 2 than it did in game 1. 3 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in game 2. All zeros. Keegan flicks it over Totokami, bounces it through Dove. But die for guy there on the defense, looking to roll it out. Jacob misses his shot, but jukes out the Mac players. Keegan off of back corner. Adam in on the clutch, putting Heartland up 1-0. 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in game 2. Impressive bout here by both teams. Again, like we said, Mac's defense is a lot more solidified, and it seems like they've kind of picked up on the pattern of Heartland here. There's going to need to be some changes in the way Heartland maybe approaches, because the current rotation set seems to not be working. Them taking a little bit longer this time around. Almost ate my words there, as the rotation was just barely off. Mac bounces it off the wall, sends it to their player on the ground, looking like they're trying to find some sort of angle to breach Heartland's defenses. Jacob bangs it off the back wall. Adam looking for an opportunity, but 2 Mac players are going to deny him the opportunity here to take his shot. Ball floating back into Heartland territory. Maybe we're probably going to see a demo here, but they bail last second. Adam up in the air, bounces it in after juking out a Mac player, putting them up now 2 points here with 1:55 left in game 2. Back to the kickoff. Heartland somehow able to snake it away from Mac. Keegan takes it up in the air, unsuccessful on the drop down or the shot set up for his teammates. Jacob, however, coming in, Totokami there on the defense. Keegan passes it to Adam, who almost takes it just a slightly off angle. Jacob trying to rotate around, gets smacked down a little awkward, but recovers quickly. Try to find their next angle here. Adam to Keegan, but barely off to the right. Ball sent back into Heartland territory. Heartland looking to keep the defense, but Totokami in there to come on in clutch for the Mac team, closing the score to 2-1. It's an unfortunate shot for the Heartland team, but it was a little chaotic there. Anything can happen in a scramble. Adam, for instance, who's going to flick it up. Die for guy there, stuck on the wall. Keegan just barely missing the shot opportunity, but Jacob is going to come in clutch to put Heartland back up by 2. 1:04 left, 1-3. Back to the kickoff. Time slowly ticking away here. Jacob almost in on the shot, just barely missed it. Ball getting played around here in the center field. Somebody looking for an opportunity to go in for the shot. Keegan flicks it up, but just a little bit too much power on it is going to send it off of the top bar. 30 seconds remaining. Mac looking for some sort of opportunity to close up the score just a little bit more. Give them an opportunity maybe at this point to get a last-minute buzzer beater to send it to overtime. As the clock hits 14 seconds, chances are unlikely, but still, again, anything is possible here at this point, especially in this game. But as we see the 5-second mark hit, it's looking like Heartland's going to go ahead and take game 2 almost on a 1 second remaining shot. Heartland will go ahead and take game 2, though. So we begin game 3. Heartland needs one more to secure the win against Mac. Mac needs to put in a lot of work. If they're looking to pull off the reverse sweep, pressure is on for both teams. Heartland looking to continue their back left corner rotation. Jacob escaping from the two Mac players who get the ball set up in Heartland's back right corner. Ball rolling on the ground, gets smacked off the left wall. Jacob flicks it up in the air, trying to set up Adam for a shot. Bounces off the ceiling. Keegan almost in on the shot, but Mac coming in with a rather clutch save there. Mac flicking it up in the air, jukes it past a Heartland player. Adam trying to fake, but unfortunately the lack of boost prevented him from being able to sell it. But Adam's going to go ahead and flick it back to the left. Ball gets sent back up in the air over the 50. Jacob looking to take the shot. Unfortunately, Heartland's going to miss. Get back onto the rotation, though. Adam rolling it off the wall. Bounces it off. Jacob in on the shot. Just misses it. Keegan trying to set up a shot for Adam. He's going to just barely miss. Mac's defense looking, again, even more solid than it did in Game 2. Perhaps they're making the adjustments that they need. But is it going to be enough? It looks like it will. Heartland misses another potential shot. Keegan coming in, just barely misses it. Top left of the ball, rotating in. Adam with the demo. Jacob tries to bring it in, but Mac's going to be there. Wide open shot for Mac. And Mac, for the first time, is going to get their lead over Heartland in this series. 2:46 remaining. Mac 1, Heartland 0. We're back to the kickoff. Heartland looking to get back to even up against Mac. Jacob in on the defense. Isn't going to let it roll in, but he's going to set it up. Flicks it up in the air. Mac looking to find some way to continue defending. They will. Adam flicks it up. Trying to bounce it around the undercarriage, but Mac's Dove is going to be there just in time to prevent him from being able to pull anything off with it. Adam from the back left corner. Keegan just barely able to get there. Unfortunately misses the setup. Adam off the back wall. Flicks it around, trying to give his teammates a little bit of time. Unfortunately unable to do so. Jacob in on the shot. Just misses. Adam look for one more touch. He'll get it. Jacob on the ground. Looking to pull some jukes. Flicks it up and over. Tying up the game with 1:49 remaining here in Game 3. Back to the kickoff here. Score is all even. With the adjustments Mac has made, they will be likely putting up a challenge for the rest of this game. But I'll eat my words when Heartland's going to score a quick goal here, putting them up by 1 with 1:42 remaining. Absolutely solid plays on their rotations when it's able to get pulled off. Back to the kickoff. 1:42 left. Heartland's going to win the 50. Wide open shot. Quick goal. Heartland goes up by 2 points, now putting themselves at 3-1 over Mac. Minute 35 left. Mac looking to find some sort of opportunity, but they're definitely having to play a lot more defensive. Looking to smack it away, but Dove is going to miss on the shot, but come back in, tries to get it past Jacob, unsuccessful. Jacob bangs it off the ceiling. Adam was ready on the defense. Well, fortunately, he wasn't needed for it. Instead, he was needed for the goal. Minute 2 left. Heartland extends their lead by 3 points now. Again, sorry about having to randomly mute our mic here. With some of the noise, we do want to be courteous to our viewers here, making sure that your speakers aren't getting blown out from the excitement here in the Hawks Arena. Again, Tuesdays are definitely one of our more lively days. A lot of energy here from the Rocket League players, the Smash Bros players, and our Hearthstone players. Unfortunately, Keegan's going to get demoed, taking him out of the rotation here momentarily. But Adam and Jacob holding it down, looking to find some sort of setup. Mac's going to bang it off of the ceiling. Keegan looking to get his shot. Unfortunately, unable to do so. Adam jukes the ball past in the back left corner, flicks it around, ball dancing. No Heartland player there to capitalize on the shot, though. Keegan off the ceiling, darts it above the goal. Adam looking to capitalize on it, but 3 Mac players floating around the goal is going to make it a little difficult. Here, with the last 5 seconds, Heartland secures the Game 3 win. But will they extend their point spread a little bit further? Both teams up in the air, trying to keep the ball alive. One of the more exciting variants of the childhood game of hot potato. Still live. Unfortunately, they will not score it today. Heartland, however, will take the Game 3 win and the whole series win. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to join us here in about 16 minutes for our matchup against Laredo.